Hello, welcome back to From Soft Serve, and tomorrow starts an event called Return to Drangleic 2025. And in celebration of that, I have made my DS2 mods a little simpler, and now it is essentially the Scholar of the Second Sin visual mod. That's what I'm calling it. It includes my textures upscaled for the game, and then my visual preset for Dark Souls 2 lighting engine, which is what these mods are based on, and brings most all of the visual benefits. Frankly, our DS2 lighting engine, I'm just using basically the feature set of that, and that's what this mod is, and it's my preferred look for every area in the game. And that's why you'll notice light shafts over here, and kind of the fog, and how it looks, the contrast and saturation. So for every area, I have essentially hit the F1 menu here, and gone through, and every single area in the game, you can set the actual lighting settings that you want, of like the sun temperature, the sun location. You can use a second light for light shafts if you want. Ambient lighting, volumetric fog, the scattering, distance, height, skybox, SSR, SSGI, depth of field settings. And you can tweak so much about every single area. So that is what this mod is, and I want to use the feature set of DS2 lighting engine to its fullest. And the best of all is that this mod is playable online 100%, because Dark Souls 2 is not even aware that any of this is happening, essentially. And so you can play this online perfectly fine. And yeah, so here's a short montage. I think it's about 2 minutes, if my editing quantity is, if I'm remembering that correctly, of the timeline, but I believe it's like 2 minutes of different areas, and then after that you will see the instructions. I walk through the instructions of how to install it, and it's, spoiler, super easy. It probably would take you 2 minutes tops, 1 minute probably. And yeah, so now, editor serve, cue the montage. So you might be wondering, well, how do I install this mod? And thankfully it's very easy. So the first thing we need to do, and there will be links in the description, and yes, I do use a Discord in my web browser. I don't like the app. It bugs me all the time. But anyway, with Discord, so we're going to go to the Dark Souls 2 lighting engine Discord, and under beta releases LE, we have the most recent DS2 lighting engine right down here. you hit download, and it'll say, "Are you sure?" And you go, "Yes, I'm incredibly sure." It's actually my third time downloading this probably. So anyway, we go into our downloads folder, and we will see the RAR file right here. I use something. I'm trying to remember which one that is. NanaZip, but you can actually use Windows Explorer as well, I think. So we are going to extract that, and then you'll have this right here. And basically, you just grab all of this. So you hit copy, and you go to your Dark Souls 2 folder, which you might have it in, you know, a couple different spots, or there's different options. So you can have it on your C drive or your D drive or whatever your game drive is. I have it in C, program files, and then of course Steam apps, common, Dark Souls 2, Scholar, the first thing. So wherever you have your Dark Souls 2 folder, that's where this applies. And you click into that, and inside of that it'll have game. And inside your game folder is where you will basically paste. And I'm not going to do it because I already have them installed. So we're going to hit cancel, but that's exactly where, when it says overwrite, you say, yes, cool, got it. You've done step one. The next step is we're going to download my Scholar of the Second Sin visual mod, which includes all the visual changes and the textures. So it's now just one mod. You hit download, of course, and then it's going to say, okay. And you hit save, and it'll download the zip file. I, of course, don't need to because I already have that installed and downloaded, but you can hit download on that. I also have it on my Patreon as a Google Drive link because it's quicker. And we'll see the zip drive right here, and you can double click on that. This is where Windows Explorer will take over for zip files. And there's two folders inside the zip folder, and you're going to, well, first you extract your zip file. I'm not gonna unzip that because it's another 7 gigabytes, but basically you just unzip it, and you're gonna have these two folders. You hit copy, and you go to your Dark Souls 2 game folder again, and you hit paste. And that's it. After that, you hit Dark Souls 2.exe, and yeah, you now have Dark Souls 2 lighting engine. You have access to DLSS, better shadows, soft shadows, PCSS shadows, ambient occlusion, depth of field, all of that stuff. And that feature set is what I use in the mod and configure. So under user settings, you want to go to shading, quality, and performance. This is where you'll set if you want it to be SMAA, NVIDIA's DLSS, or DLAA if you use the full 100% resolution, or you use AMD's FSR. You can do that all through here. You can also change the amount of image sharpening, texture cache setting. Oh, really? I have it on 2K? Oh, well, that would explain it. Oops. I recorded everything for this video on 2K, which is actually fine because realistically for my texture upgrades, 2K is going to cover most of them, as a lot of them went from either 1K to 2K or 1K to 2K, etc. So, but I have it on 4K because honestly, I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, but even if you had 8 gigabytes, you should be fine. That would be the general recommendation. You can even edit your player lantern. You can turn off depth of field. These are the initial settings you can do. And yeah, that should be good. You can do UI customization. You can do swap chain, because basically the swap chain, flip model swap chain, allows you to use variable refresh rate. So pretty cool. And then there's also lighting presets and a bunch of stuff, which I already did all the lighting presets. That's what this mod is. So go enjoy it. We have the event starting tomorrow, Return to Drangleic 2025. Basically create a new character, summon as often to your heart's content, leave messages, help other people out, and all the bearers of the curse. We will definitely conquer the curse, and our homeboy Vindo is going to be just, I mean, he's, well, whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I won't spoil anything, but thank you for watching this video, and yeah, let me know if you're going to jump back into Dark Souls 2 with the Return to Drangleic event, and I'll see you out there. I'll probably do, well, I definitely will do a stream playing Dark Souls 2 during the event, because you can play this online, which is pretty cool. So thank you for watching.